What's up, everybody? It's Trevon James. Make sure if you're new to this video, if you're new to me or new to my channel, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe so I can keep making videos. So the other day on Twitter, I asked some people to give me something to do a video about. You know, I'm running out of things to talk about. Bitcoin sitting there, moving like $2 up and down a day, or $1 up and down a day. It's real quiet. Nothing's really going on. So I asked my Twitter followers to give me some suggestions on what to make a video about. And a lot of people gave me suggestions to talk about coins. I don't want to talk about coins because I don't feel like doing any research on them right now. So, one person said, why don't you talk about the dollar collapsing on September 27th? I'm like, what? The dollar collapsed on 27th. And so it's like, I didn't really say anything back at first, so I looked into it. The first place I go to is YouTube, of course. Typed in September 27th, dollar collapse, and there were a couple of videos, people talking about the dollar's gonna collapse on the 27th. So did a little bit more digging, went on Google, and actually I seen some with a name that I recognized was Peter Schiff. I think it's Schiff. He's a pretty notable person when it comes to economics and the financial things of that nature. Did a little bit more digging because I wanted to know how legit. Now, I don't believe in doomsday type things. I mean, I almost fell for 2012. I didn't fall for it, but I didn't. Anything could have happened. They were making 2012. They made that pretty juicy for us, and maybe the world did end. Maybe I'm dead right now. It's crazy. So I did a little more research, and I didn't see too many things with actual dates. There were videos linked to the date, but the people talking in the video never really said September 27th. They just said it's imminent, and I've been hearing that for years. But what I did see is someone had a chart or something like that and said that the dollar crashes every 7 years. Now, the dollar last crashed in 2008, but the dollar started crash, 2008, but it started in 2007. A lot of people don't know that it actually started in 2007. So, and if you calculate from the end, let's say the end of 2008 to now, it's about 7 years. So we're pretty much due. Now, do I think the dollar is going to crash on the 27th? I don't know. No, I don't think it's actually. I don't think it's going to happen on the 27th because nothing ever happens when we expect it to, and things like that never happen when no one ever prophesizes things before that. The last person to do that was Nostradamus, and even when he did it, he didn't even say certain days. And he would be all poetic about it. So no one ever really knows when anything is going to happen, because if everybody knew when something was going to happen, it still wouldn't happen. You know why? Because everybody would be prepared for it. If the dollar was going to crash on the 27th, it wouldn't crash because they would be prepared for it. There's a black guy running down the street, like full speed running. I don't know what he's running from. He just came running around the corner. This dude's sprinting out like he just stole something. But yeah. Do I want it to crash on the 27th? Yes, I do, because I will be prepared. I will have Bitcoins, and I know I might be hungry for a few days, or for a few months, but hey, I'm not that tied to materialistic things. Now, what a lot of people said, the reasoning for this is because the American dollar is actually tied to oil, and oil prices are going down or crashing like that. Like right now, see the price for a gallon of gas I just passed by is $1.77. That's cheap. So, let me get in, bitch. That was my fault. That was my fault, y'all. I was late getting over. But yeah, the dollar is tied to oil, and being that oil is collapsing, you know, we're trying to be more green and use less oil. And, you know, cars they're trying to find out, you know, can we use electric cars and things like that. So we're kind of getting away from the oil, and I don't think it's gonna happen as soon as the 27th, but I know that if we are as tied to oil as they're saying that we are, then definitely the dollar's gonna crash. Because I mean, 5 years from now, I say 5, and especially the way technology, you know, exponentially grows, I would say even sooner than 5 years. The amount of electrically powered cars like Tesla, you know, they're gonna get cheaper and they're gonna get faster. Yeah. $1.76. That's pretty low. Last time I looked, I think like yesterday, it was $1.88. So that's kind of strange. That's kind of interesting that I'm making this video. And I remember the last time I looked at the gas prices, but it wasn't that long ago. The gas price was 10 cents more expensive than that. And so yeah, that is pretty interesting. I might change my mind a little bit. If gas went down that much in like a day, it had to have been like a day ago. Yeah, that might change my opinion. So I don't know, 27th, that's about 10 days away. And another thing about it is the fact that I haven't heard about this. You know, 2012 was everywhere. So I mean, if it did happen on the 27th, it would be a complete shock to everyone, except for the few people that watch those videos. I mean, the videos that I've seen didn't have that many views on them. And the person that reached out to me actually was like one of the people that probably started this rumor or whatever. So I mean, it's really interesting. But like I said, if it does crash, we're prepared. Anyone watching this video, if you're watching this video and the dollar crashes, you're prepared because you have some Bitcoin. And I have enough Bitcoin to be rich. If you have 1 Bitcoin, you're good. You know, you're pretty much set for life. And I have more than 1. Unless I lose them all today trading or something. So, yeah, oil prices are going down. That's great if you're trying to buy some gas, but not so good if you're trying to hold up the price of the dollar. And I mean, inflation, and it can't be held up but for so long. And I know a lot of people say that, like, people have been saying the dollar is going to crash for years. It's gonna apocalypse. And so that kind of makes me want to be like, man, that's some bullshit. But the other side is like, all right, man, we don't even use that paper no more. It's all digitally created, you know? So people are a lot more hip to what the dollar is actually about now, especially on a global scale. You know, everyone knows that we owe everyone money. It's like the cat's out of the bag. You know, like, it's not a secret. So I could see it soon. You know, I mean, not even to mention this whole election. And I know when I'm thinking Trump's gonna win just because, you know, even if I was voting, I would probably vote for Trump. You know, but I'm not gonna vote. I've never voted for anyone. The first time I voted, I was in like 5th grade, and it wasn't even real. That's the only time I voted. when I was in 5th grade, and I just was checking people. I didn't know who none of the fuckers were. That was like the state, whatever, I don't know. But yeah, especially with Trump, you know, this whole, when Trump and Clinton, whoever wins, it's gonna really put some fear in the prices on stocks, and people are selling this. I heard people are selling their stocks, you know, putting them in gold, because people know that, you know, I asked my granddad today. My granddad is 70, well, not today, but I asked him the other day. I asked him, did you know that the dollar isn't, I said, the dollar isn't worth anything. He's like, and he's 76. This is how blind older people are, because they don't learn anything new once they get a certain age. He said, no, it's not. The dollar's backed by gold. I said, no, it's not. It didn't really disappoint me, but I was more shocked that he thought that it was still backed by gold. I'm like, no. Uh-oh, I think I'm locked out again. We'll see. But yeah, September 27th. If you're watching this on September 28th, leave a comment below. If you're watching this on September 28th and, you know, the dollar is like worth like a penny, leave a comment below and say, hey, Trey was right. Trey, you were right about that. Or I was wrong. Am I right or wrong? I think it's not going to happen, but I wouldn't be surprised. Especially the way the oil prices I just seen the oil prices dip down like that. I have to go look at some charts. I'm gonna look at the charts and stuff today, and maybe I'll do an update on my opinion tomorrow. Today is the 15th. So yeah, like and subscribe. This is not professional, as you can see. I mean, look at me, I'm black. So like and subscribe. Leave a comment below what you think. Do you think it's really gonna happen, or that's all the fuck I gotta say?